Hi beautifuls, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I cover astrology and everything else I cover is above on the screen. Now, we don't like long intros, so my contacts are directly below, and how to book, what, where, why, how has been all left to the end. Those of you who have clicked the link, I do automate posts to keep you in the loop as when I'm coming live and where I'm going to be. So without further ado, let's get into the update and the real reason you're here. Enjoy. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. Love to hear your feedback. Hi beautifuls, welcome back. Yes, we're here to do your update, and these are done this way on this occasion for the monthly due to the fact I am moving, but during the month I will be live and I will be back on video again, so apologies ahead of time. Without further ado, let's get into your update. Libra, what an exciting month. There's so much energy coming through for your zodiac sign this month, and it is going to be a very transformative and important time. Now, for those of you that are single, we will cover both singles and couples. I do see beautiful transformations happening in this domain, and I do feel a lot of you have done a lot of internal work over the last 3 months. So you will be happy to know that some of these things can start flowing. However, mid-month there can be some cross wires. But I don't see this as a negative thing. I do see this as a transformative experience, as well as really challenging us to dive deep to be able to get to the root source of issues. Now, I do see for those of you that are single, this can be a time where blasts from the past can come back, and definitely it can be an opportunity to really reassess that connection and to get back onto an even keel. For many of you, it also can be a time where romance and memories and really creating healthy boundaries are there, but at the same time, addressing them in a different format. And it may be a little bit like a rebirth that you have directly transformed and your needs, wants, and desires are different. But I do see this to be a very positive time, and I do see a very large potential for connections, especially because you guys will be looking super attractive this month. Try not to burn yourself out. I also see during this time there can be a planning, and this can be planning for both couples and singles in the sphere of relationships. I do see things ironing out, smoothing out, but it's direct foundational plans. I also do see your self-esteem in order to be able to say the things that you need to say, to be able to speak with authenticity. However, as I mentioned, for both couples and singles, towards mid-month there can be some sense of confusion. Your partner also and your love interest will be finding you deeply attractive this month, Libra. So forewarned, forearmed, and it's nothing that really we can complain about. But it can be that you are looking very much how you are showing up in the world, what you are putting energy to, and how you can really transform some of those things. It can also be a time by mid-month where you may be a little bit more critical towards yourself. And pay attention to your fatigue levels. I do feel if the fatigue levels are high, it can cause more conflict, especially if you're holding things in and you're not expressing how you're feeling. Some circumstances also may be making you feel a little bit unmotivated, but it will ease up and it's not a permanency. So forewarned, forearmed. Now onto the area of career. Your career at this point, for those unemployed, fantastic time to get the resumes out. Your net worth and your income can be increasing. Some of you can have extra purchases this month, so do keep that in mind and make sure it doesn't go to extremes. If you are looking for a job, however, like I mentioned, it is a great time to get on top of those things. I also see for those of you that are attempting to get work on an even keel, there can be a point where things can get very organized, but you do have a 2-week window. So get as much done as you physically can so that you can ease some of that pressure off. But definitely I do see your resources increasing, you thinking about how you can actually achieve those things, be it you're working in your own business or you are working for another person. Regardless of what the income source is, I do see it transforming, but there definitely can be a lot more responsibilities in the next 2 months. So really select very carefully about how you're structuring things. I'd also suggest with your stress levels, if you are extremely busy, to really format your eating routine. And pay attention to eye strains, headaches, neck aches, as you do have a lot of that coming through in your energy at the moment. Now, with the way you're showing up at work and in your day-to-day life, a lot of you may be getting to a point where you feel you have outgrown the old, and that can be the old wardrobe, it can be the hairdo, the look, also the way you are directly interacting with human beings or the opposite sex for that matter. So I do find for a lot of you, you could be really wanting to change your appearance. If you're going to do such, do it in the first 2 weeks. Otherwise, do wait until October, please. Probably by about mid-month, if you were going to do anything cosmetically under the knife, do be careful and try and wait till after moving into October. It bodes best. Regardless, you are showing up in a different fashion, and it will be this new version of Libra that is going to bring this success through. I also feel that you're really challenging your beliefs relating to all things in your life, and thus it is taking a bit of a toll on your auric body. So it is important in your health domain to keep the fluid up, to keep the emotions in check. And it's not that we can control those things, but if we're aware of how the transits go and how we spiritually are going, eating on the run, having heavy meals, then having super light meals, it can affect the digestion. So just being really mindful of that and structuring, but definitely keeping your fluid up during this point of the month. I'd also say if you do find that you are needing to get any checks done, again, get it done in the first 2 weeks. Can be a bit of delays by mid-month through till October. But again, if you do keep on it and you do feel something is niggling and nagging at you, research and go and get it checked. We will, towards mid-month, really be looking at healthier ways to tackle circumstances. So you may find that if you were having these nagging issues, they can start resolving by about the 3rd week. I also see a lot of you are planning to get your life back, and that can be really, really almost setting an ultimatum for yourself that you want life balance, that you want work balance, that you want family balance. And I do feel by doing such, it's really ushering in that brand new beginning. Now, do look out for headaches towards the first moon phase. This is hitting your 12th house. I will cover the astrology later in the month once I'm settled into the new house. So what I am seeing is a lot of you can have a lot of creative ideas and breakthroughs, but you actually can have new beginnings. So really pay attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts are your saving grace. They're also the house of hidden enemies, but it is a beautiful place of spirituality. So do your guided meditation, keep your fluid up, clear your crown chakra. But really, a lot of this can be a release of burdens that you have carried and a release where you can have a new thought process, a new beginning, and a rewiring, so to speak. I also feel whatever these things are, they're suddenly going to culminate and they're suddenly going to come to a head. But we do need to look after our health during the month of September, where some of those themes can still be playing out and easing off, but you will see a bit of reprieve come October, thank goodness. So stay tuned for that one. The second part of the month, we are having the full moon in Pisces. Now this connects into your 6th house, and again, it is your health, it's your structure, it's your routine, it's your work environment. So it's really critical that you do get well and truly organized before the middle of the month. There can be some frustrations, but as long as you keep up with it, you will find that you will get things in order. It also can be where you turn over a new leaf in your health domain and you find that things get back on an even keel, and you do find that balance. You find that momentum of your body and your mind and your soul. And with that structure, that regimented routine, that easing into it, you can find that there can be breakthroughs with this. So it can come to a close, so to speak. If there was an ailment, you will find that moving into the month of October, it can be really eased up. So yes, we are almost out of the woods with this, and it's a very positive month for personal development. And with the retrogrades, you tend to find where quality assuring things, and this is brand new beginnings. Really, from the Lionsgate portal, it is a brand new beginning. So yes, in love, it is looking very good. Definitely in your career sector, it can start balancing out. And again, if you do want a private booking or you do want your romance updates during the month, come through and I'll see you at the other side. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining YILDIZ readings. If you do need to find the link for the Members Hub, it is directly below in the information box, or you can see above on the screen, it's on the main page. Now we have 3 tier levels, as well as on Fridays, we are live on the main platform. By clicking the bell, I automate posts for both the members and the main page, plus any additional information I feel you need. The website is been updated and we do have a lot more content on it, as well as new products coming in 2022. If you do want to join webinars, we have the list, as well as the launch of the Age of Aquarius with the VIP list. For all my other media content, follow me live on the links below. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we all have it covered, and we have more content coming. See you during the week.